This is an introduction to submit a bulk claim in relation to family mediation fee codes. Purpose of this session. By the end of this session, you will have an understanding of why submit a bulk load claim requires a single fee code to enable the pricing of claims. You will understand how those fee codes map across to the existing matter type codes and when to use each fee code. When the system is launched, there will be ongoing work to add additional functionality to it. Crowned. CWA cannot safely be restored, and as part of our continued efforts to restore services following the cyber attack, we are introducing a new interim service to enable providers to upload controlled work, crime law, and mediation monthly outcomes and new matter start submissions. This service will be launched in early 2026, and the focus of this will be to ensure that you may submit and price your claims. This information will feed through to your monthly payments, allowing us to move away from the monthly contingency process that's been in place since May 2025. Due to the need to deliver a working service as quickly as possible, we've limited the scope of this system to only support the submission and pricing of claims. Other functionality will follow. So, for instance, while CWA also held information on contract schedules and allowed for the execution of contracts, this function will sit outside of the Submit a Bulk Load Claim service, and a further service is being developed to be able to deal with those functions. Submit a Bulk Claim will require all providers to submit claims either via a revised bulk upload, a spreadsheet export, or through updated exports directly from a case management system. Providers will no longer be able to directly input a claim line by line onto the system. The other significant change, and this is the focus of this session, is that providers will need to include a new single fee code as part of each claim that they submit. Providers will need to include this not only for claims that are opened once the system is launched, but on any claim that you intend to put through the service. This will include those claims that have been subject to contingency payments since May 2025. When submitted in a Submit a Bulk claim, they too will also need to have fee codes added to them to support providers in making that change. To support providers to make this change, we are working with software vendors who are updating their systems to accommodate and enable the new fee codes. Most vendors have confirmed that they are going to auto-generate the codes in the claim exports. In CWA, there was no common trigger for the pricing of a claim. Some categories' trigger was the matter type 1 code. For others, it was the code entered in the stage reached or the case stage level field. The complexity of that pricing structure could not be replicated in the time required, and a new, uniform way of triggering the pricing was developed via a single fee code. The code will determine the fee or the fee scheme payable, and Submit a Bulk Claim will then add on any further amounts due to the provider, disbursements for example. Some validation will exist around case start dates, and software vendors have been asked to maintain any pre-existing validation held in providers' case management systems regarding other codes, for example, matter type combinations, unless told otherwise. Details of the new fee codes and supporting guidance can be found on gov.uk. Aside from the new fee code, providers will report the same level of data as they did via CWA, with the bulk load spreadsheet retaining the same format and fields. Single fee codes. You must still report all the previous codings and data that was required. There are now 3 single fee codes for MyAMS and 32 for mediation. The single fee codes for MyAMS are the same as the previous Matter 2 type codes as listed. The single fee codes for mediation incorporate the information given by the matter type codes, number of eligible parties, and mediation outcome fields. Each code is made up of 6 digits as demonstrated. An example, if you were reporting an all issues mediation with one mediator, one party eligible with no agreement reached, you would use the code MDAS1B. The first 2 digits, MD, indicate it's a mediation claim. The third digit will be an A, a P or a C to indicate the type of mediation. The fourth digit will be an S or a C, which informs us whether it was sole or co-mediation. The fifth digit will be a number 1 or 2, indicating the number of parties eligible, and the last digit will be an S, a C, a P or a B, showing the outcome of the mediation. There are 2 points of validation built in to submit a bulk claim for family mediation. The single fee code as discussed earlier and the number of mediation sessions. Some examples of how fee codes map to information recorded in other existing fields are highlighted below. As you can see, mediation assessment separate, the MyAM, maps over as mediation assessment separate. All issues sole mediation with one party eligible and no agreement maps over as MDAS1B. All issues sole with 2 parties eligible, agreement on child only, maps over as MDAS2C. Child only co-mediation with 2 parties eligible and no agreement maps over as MDCC2B. Property and finance sole, 1 party eligible with an agreed proposal, maps over as MDPS1S. Providers may contact their contract manager or customer service team with queries regarding submit a bulk claim, the use of single fee codes or reporting in general. Where you are unable to answer a query using the available guidance, please forward it to the email address submitabulkclaimqueries@justice.gov.uk. Representatives from Contract Management Assurance, Digital and Service Development will triage and respond to those queries and update an FAQ or frequently asked questions document. Technical issues with the system, e.g. a concerning error, messages when trying to access or issues with uploading files, will be directed to online support in the first instance. Published guidance and communications can be found on the Submit a Bulk Claim gov.uk page on gov.uk.